Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm actually going to be doing an unboxing and review of the EV-805 from iSTIM. So this is actually a 10S unit, and this one's fairly advanced. So what I wanted to do is basically start off with the device itself. We'll take a look at all the accessories that came with it. We'll take a look at the instruction manual, go through some of the modes, and I'll just give you some idea of what to expect with this. I'm not really someone that isn't familiar with 10s. I've used other 10s units in the past, but this one actually appears to have quite a bit more functionality and seems to actually have quite a bit of nice accessories and just an overall nice setup versus some other models that I've used in the past. First off, starting with the model itself, this actually can be charged via a small USB port here on the bottom. It does include a micro USB cable that you can plug in with the power brick. So this is included. You simply just put this in to recharge this when needed. The control panel to power it on is actually very simple. You just flip open this lid, and then you have all of your buttons here to change between different channel powers, set different modes, as well as power on or off the device. So if we hit power here, you can see by default we have all of our channels across the top. Typically the way this would work is you have up to 4 channels. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to hit a spot on your shoulder and then another spot on your low back. You could actually plug in channel 1 for your shoulder, channel 2 for your back, and then you could go a step further and do channel 3 and 4 to hit other spots. Now what you have is basically 4 of these cables that plug in through the top panel here, and this electrode actually gets plugged into a patch. And we'll actually take one of these out just so I can show you what they look like. This is basically a self-adhesive patch that is designed to be hooked up to these electrodes. So you basically pull these out, and you can see here it has 2 patches per, and essentially all you have to do is plug these in. You just have one on black, one on red. It doesn't matter which goes in which. And then this patch can easily be peeled off of this and then reattached as needed. So you can actually reuse these many times. But ultimately, you have a few of these in here, so it's easy enough. If you want to apply the strip, you can go and reapply this as needed to whatever body part you're looking to get the effect on. So this is really going to give you some nice capabilities here. It does go over the application. You want to make sure you clear your skin, insert the pins on the end of the lead, and then obviously do not pull on the lead wires when removing it from the packaging. Make sure you lift the edge of the electrodes and peel. So pretty straightforward. It does say it's for single patient use only. Do not apply to broken skin, and make sure, obviously, to discontinue use if you have skin rashes. And you shouldn't be using this while driving or operating machinery or anything like that. So overall, the idea of this is that this is really going to kind of work the muscles and really help relieve a lot of tension and pain. So if maybe you're someone that's dealing with back pain, or you have hip issues or shoulder discomfort, things like that, you can use these to really help with that. And this will allow you to go up in different settings to enhance the overall effect. So let's take a look at the manual, because this does actually have, first of all, there's actually a few of these placement guides here. So this kind of gives you ideas as spots on your body, types of different pain that you could be dealing with, like a frozen shoulder or chronic hip pain, different types of problems that you might be having, and how long you should be using it, how long you should treat yourself. And then they actually have built-in programs that you could use on the 10s units. So this is really advanced versus just like a typical module maybe that you've seen before. So this is definitely something that is very cool. I love that they have included this, because that's not something I've seen with other 10s units. And then going into the manual, this basically goes over all the different options, just general warnings, and then it shows you all the use cases. You have your intensity controls. You can basically increase or decrease the intensity, and then you have all your set controls. You get the display, the panel cover, power button. It does have a belt clip on the back, which is pretty cool. So if you actually want to attach this to your belt and walk around wearing it, you could even do that. It goes over everything here in terms of all the modes, and then it walks you through some of the different modes that you can do. So for example, they have SD1, which is a mode that consists of an automatic modulation intensity and pulse in a 40% range. It says the intensity is always increasing while the pulse width is decreasing, and vice versa. And then it kind of goes on to explain some of these, and you have all these different modes. There's like burst mode, normal mode. There's a modulation that kind of does a little of both. And then you have some of these preset programs you can do different timers, set different tolerance levels, all of the different stuff in here. So this is quite elaborate. I would say if you're looking for a TENS unit and you want something that not only offers some suggestions on specific pain issues, but also something that you can hit many different areas at once, this definitely would be the one to go for. So overall, I'm very happy with this unit, and I did a little bit of testing on one of the pads earlier, and I was able to definitely notice the results, just as you would with any TENS unit. But the fact that this has all these other modes that you can set up in the different programs, and things like that for specific issues, I definitely think this is worth checking out. Anyway, thanks for watching my video review. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I will talk to you later.